Hey guys, how are you? I'm here in the science fiction fantasy section to talk about redoing how you chew because there's zero correlation whatsoever. We are at the Barnes & Noble on the Upper East Side and we are continuing my tour, my virtual digital tour through all the Barnes & Nobles in New York City, reading a chapter of
Radio Chick Brown is back.
my new book, Thinner and 30. Radio Chick Brown? What's up, Radio Chick Brown? How are you? You're good, which you'll tell me, and I'll say that's fantastic. It's good to have you back. So feel free to ask me a question along the way, and until you do, I'm going to keep talking about not this, but Chapter 6 of my book, Redo How You Chew. Here's how this all came about. I used to eat food really fast. I would finish my meal and go up for seconds and thirds. I never felt the sensation of being full, ever. I was just always hungry. It wasn't that I was always hungry, it's that I really wasn't giving my appetite a chance to catch up to my brain. My brain knew that I was full, but my appetite was like... So I had to figure out a way to match the two. So how do we do it? Well, we could leave our plate of food, not fully done and walk away from the table, but no one will ever do that in the history of food and man. So what we will do instead is figure out a way to slow down the eating process, right? If you slow down the eating process, this will catch up to this. Your appetite will say, you know what, I guess I am kind of full. So there are a couple different ways to do that. The biggest way that I like to say is redo how you chew. Chew your food 20 times before you swallow. It's really not that long, I promise you. You may think it is, but if you're eating good, substantial, like fibrous foods, it's actually going to take you longer than 20 chews before you swallow. That's going to give everything a chance to catch up. It's going to slow the whole eating process down. You'll save tons of calories per meal, but you don't have to just do that. You can use chopsticks. It doesn't have to just be for Asian food. You can use chopsticks for all kinds of food. You can, if you sit down to a plate of food and you always eat the meat first, go in reverse. Eat whatever you usually eat last, and work your way around a plate. That's something a little bit different. How about putting your fork down after every bite? Well, now you cut and you eat and you put your fork down and you wait until you finish. Any small tool you can use to slow down the eating process will save you calories over the course of a meal. And you will feel full when you're supposed to feel full, not 20 years after you've already consumed an extra 500 calories. That is this chapter, Redo How You Chew. I hope it helps you. Any questions? Okay.
Maybe we're going to go on for another minute here. Anybody got any questions for Jenna?
It's okay if you don't.
If you don't, we're going to go on to the next chapter.
Let me guess, because this is so captivating. You can't even come to
There's actually a lot of people in the room and they don't have any questions.
Well, it's great to have you guys. We're going to
be right back next chapter.
Yeah.